Alright, so today we're going to be testing out the Sephora Make No Mistake Foundation and Concealer Stick. I've had this sitting in my drawer for a couple of weeks now, so I'm super excited to try this out. I haven't watched any other reviews on it or anything, so I have no idea how this is going to work. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's actually kind of small, smaller than I expected at least. I ordered this online, so I wasn't able to like swatch it or anything before I bought it. I got the shade 05 Cork, and just from the looks of it, it might be a little bit dark on me, but that's okay. We'll work with it. I believe they came out with 16 shades. Yeah, 16 shades. So I definitely think that they could expand their shade range. 16 shades is not that many. This is also $20 and you're getting 0.41 ounces. This foundation is a medium to full coverage foundation. So I'm assuming it starts off as medium and you can build it up to a full coverage foundation. It's also for all skin types and has a matte finish. I'm gonna read the claims from the website quick, and it says that this 2-in-1 multitasker can be used as both foundation and concealer. The creamy formula does not settle into fine lines and wrinkles, and the stick format is perfect for easy on-the-go application. And then it says you can apply this with your fingertips, a sponge, or a brush. So I'm gonna be doing a beauty blender and a brush like I always do. So let's get into trying this out. I'm gonna start by priming half of my face, and I'm using the Canon Awesome Prime and Protect Mattifying Primer. This is my favorite primer. I use this every single day. It blurs out my pores so much and it keeps me super matte. So we're just gonna put this on half of my face just because I wanna see how the foundation is gonna work by itself without a primer and then with a primer to see if there's any difference. Okay, so now onto the foundation. So I'm just gonna take the stick and just draw a couple lines in my face. I wouldn't consider this super full coverage only because I can still see some of my redness and the redness from my pimple. I'm gonna put a little bit more right here. That's just where I have the most redness, and see if this builds up nice since it did say that it was buildable. Okay, so it's not really building up. Actually, I feel like the more I keep blending, the more like sheer it's getting. Definitely losing its coverage the more I try and blend. I'm gonna stop that and move on to the other side, and we're gonna use a brush on this side, see if that makes a difference or anything. I'm gonna take my favorite foundation brush. This is a Morphe E31 brush. I don't know how I'm feeling about this. I don't think it looks like really bad, but then when I get up close, I feel like it's looking really like, I don't know, like I almost feel like it's just enhancing my texture a lot. And it's really weird because it's like grabbing onto like certain patches in my skin. Yeah, see, it's like not covering up my pimples. It's really weird. I feel like it honestly is looking a little bit cakey. I'm gonna zoom you guys in so you guys can see. I don't know, I just feel like it looks really cakey. It's also creasing a lot in my smile lines, and look at my nose. Can you guys see like how it's separating on my nose? Right here you can see it's like just separating. I don't know, it's really weird. And then also on the apples of my cheeks, I feel like it looks like it's separating a little bit. Yeah, it's even separating on my forehead. These lights are so forgiving, so it's really hard to see what I'm seeing, but you can kind of tell right there. But like all around here, it's already separating. Okay, so far I don't really think I'm a fan of it. I just feel like it's really enhancing my texture and it's separating a lot, and it's just kind of doing really strange things on my face right now. And it is already creasing in my chin and my smile lines and kind of caking up a little bit in the sides of my nose. I'm gonna finish doing my makeup and then I will come back and show you guys how it looks after my entire face is done. All right, so I just finished doing all my makeup and I feel like it looks a lot better now, but I'm still not really loving it. I don't know, I honestly feel like my skin just looks really aged right now, and that might be just because the foundation is so matte. Sometimes when foundations are like super matte, they just really add like 5 years onto your skin, and I don't know, I feel like that's kind of what is happening. Also, when I put my concealer on, when I was blending it out underneath my eyes, it like took off the foundation right here. So I thought that was kind of weird, and it also like took the foundation off of some of my pimples. Okay, so this is what it looks like close up. So I do think it looks a lot better than it did before. As you can see right here though, like it just totally took the foundation off that pimple, and I feel like you can see the foundation on my nose, like where it's separating right here. It's still creasing in my chin. Not as much as it was before, but it still is. It's honestly mainly just like around my mouth where I'm having a problem with it. I feel like it just looks very textured, and it just, like, you see how dry it looks right around here and how it's like kind of enhancing my smile lines. So it's definitely not terrible. I've definitely used way worse foundations than this. I think that it doesn't look like bad to the point where I won't go to the house. So I am going to be doing my wear test still. So I'll come back and check in with you guys probably after like 3 hours and show you guys how it's holding up. Hopefully it holds up with my oils, because that is like my main concern. I think the only thing that's really bothering me right now is just how like dry it is. I feel like it's just kind of aging my skin. That's my only thing that I'm not really loving about this foundation so far. But yeah, anyway, so I'm just gonna go run some errands and I will see you guys in a couple hours. Okay guys, so it is 4:30 now, so it's been 4.5 hours and the foundation is still looking kind of weird. I'm gonna get in the sunlight so you guys can see in like real light. Okay, this is what it looks like up close, and I don't know, I just don't think it looks really good. It's like separating on my upper lip, my nose, my cheeks, and it still looks really dry, and it's starting to actually come off on my chin a little bit. Like you can see some redness here. It's creasing in my smile lines. I just feel like it looks really cakey and just really dry. Yeah, so I'm gonna still keep this on even though I really don't like the way that it looks on my skin. I'm gonna still probably go for another like 6 hours to try and make it at that 10-hour mark and show you guys what it's looking like. So I'll check in with you guys in another like 3 to 4 hours probably, so I'll see you guys then. Hey guys, so it is 8:40 now and I just figured that I would end this video now because it's been about 8.5 hours since I've had this foundation on, and I know what my final thoughts are gonna be. Another hour and a half isn't really gonna change my mind about it. I'm sure you can already see from there, but the foundation is basically like not even on my face anymore. It has rubbed off basically everywhere, and anywhere that it is still on my face, it's super oily, and it's separating a lot and clinging to dry patches, and it's really weird. Okay, so now you guys can probably see what I'm talking about better. My nose is super, like, it's just super separated, and I don't know what all these dots are. Even like, look at what it did to my highlight. Like, it separated underneath my highlight, which I don't think I've ever seen this happen before. It just looks really textured, and see how easily I could just take that off? It's just crazy to me. My forehead looks super bad. You can see there's foundation like from here up, and then it just completely came off like from here down. So I'm sure you guys can tell I don't like this foundation. It's just really strange, and even where I used my primer that I use every single day that works super good with all my foundations didn't even help this foundation at all. I feel like it was holding up my oils a little bit earlier, like when I checked in with you guys earlier, because I wasn't really getting oily, and then all of a sudden it just kind of all like hit at once, and I looked in the mirror and there was like no foundation on my face. So this foundation is sadly a no-go for me. I was really excited about this foundation because I thought it was gonna work, because I love stick foundations. I'm gonna keep trying it out just like I do with all the foundations that don't work out when I try them on camera. I am gonna keep trying this out with different primers, different setting powders, different setting sprays, and I'll still keep trying it to see if it's gonna work for me. If my thoughts on this do change, I will definitely let you guys know, but I don't know, even from the second I put it on my face, I wasn't liking it, so I really don't think that I'm gonna get any luck with this foundation. It just enhanced everything that I didn't want enhanced, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys liked it, and I hope you guys don't get offended if I don't like something and you like it. If this foundation works really well for you, then keep using it. Just because it didn't work on my skin doesn't mean that it's a bad foundation in any way at all. It just didn't work on my super oily skin. So just keep that in mind when you're watching my videos of me reviewing things, that everybody likes different things and everybody has different skin, and yeah, I think you guys get the point. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.